Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Returning from the 18-yard line. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his running back. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. 3rd and just 2 to go. To throw is Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Williams will look to throw. Setting up the screen. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Mitchell has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Here's Mitchell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. Again, this is Mitchell. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. 3 straight runs, stop short of the end zone. And now what do they do on 4th and goal?
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Mayfield comes out throwing. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Now here's Mayfield. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Gets this one to Harris. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Willie Gay there on the tackle. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris in some discomfort out there. Not good. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing Baker. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. They give it to him again. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Wilson's got it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Another chance for him. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Working quickly here. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Fourth and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Williams to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, Williams. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson now on the return. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Baker throwing again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
King.
Mayfield will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Alert! Done.
Another try following the sack. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson with a return here. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Mayfield on 1st and 10. That's complete to Wilson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Mayfield. This finds Austin complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kings, Kings, Kings.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Down the sideline, inside the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Run.
Mayfield now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw. That's caught for the first. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go.
Williams from the gun. Has his man. It's a Dunze. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Off the play fake, Williams. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Trying again following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert! Down.
From the 29. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
King. Dot.
Davis gets it from the gun. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Has the connection to Odunze. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 6 coming up here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a foam.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing, Baker. Taken in by Harris. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They give to Harris from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Regular.
Harris once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Baker now from the gun. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Trying to run in, Harris has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special as a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.